Warlord Sagat
Hey
round
yo,
one fight.
what's really hard? It's your boy, Dope Figs. Shout outs to all my hunters and true believers in the wild. May the force be with you. And you know that the force is Almighty God above. Today, y'all, Dope Figs vote. Got an exclusive 2005 sota figure, Sagat, also known as Sagat, you know what I'm saying? AKA the Tibetan motherfucking kickboxing champion, you know what I'm saying? Whooped a lot of ass. Said he was a good dude. He was somewhat of a hometown hero, you know what I'm saying? And he was undefeated till he came against Ryu, or known as Ryu, you know what I'm saying? And Ryu ended up giving him a good old-fashioned ass whooping, sneakers, coat, and his hat took him. You know what I'm saying? He ended up hitting him with the Shoryuken. And when he hit him with the Shoryuken, a lot of people don't know that the scar on his chest was embedded with the dark Hado. And that's what kind of turned him evil. And then he went through a state of madness and depression from losing to Ryu. And he wanted his lick back. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to get that. He wanted to whoop his ass. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to get his crown back, get his title back. He ended up getting down with Major M. Bison and was one of his warlords. You know what I'm saying? Also, I think the last of the three bosses before you fight Bison, you know what I'm saying? To me, it was just a Tuesday. If you know, you know. Yo, this is a phenomenal figure. I'm a huge Street Fighter fan. You might know that from some of my earlier episodes when I went on a tirade and a binge of collecting all Street Fighter versus X-Men. X-Men versus Street Fighter. And, yo, man, I went to a toy fair the other day. The MCT Comic-Con in Manchester, Connecticut. You feel me? And I happened to walk by this figure. And in my mind, I know this figure is $250 to $400 online because I've scoured the internet looking for this figure. You know what I'm saying? So, I just happened to ask the guy on a whim, like, yo, how much you charging for that? He said, 25. I said, 225? He said, oh, no, just 25. I said, yo, here's my money. Take it and let me get away from you as fast as I can. And I scooped this up. And, yeah, took him home. Pause, and now he's part of the giant fig collection in my room that my girlfriend dreads. You know what I'm saying? But yo, this is a clean fig. Sagat is definitely one of my favorite characters of all time. Basically every character is one of my favorite characters of all time. But you know, as far as Street Fighter goes, he was always a beast to me. Also at the same time, I know this says $20. Shout outs to Andrew from the MCT Comic-Con, you know what I'm saying? Good dude, always works with me. Happened to have my last $10 that I was willing to spend there, and he broke it down to a 10 because I had bought a Wolverine from him earlier. And I'm always buying stuff from him because he's a good dude and he's got great figures. And it's always a good time talking to him, you know what I'm saying? So he hooked me up with his cable. If you've been watching my last couple videos, you know that I just copped the toybiz cable. This cable is from 1994. So we're going back in time. We went from 2005 to 1994. The name's Cable. I'm from the future. That's the homie Display and Model Behavior be saying that every time he brings up cable. Shout outs to Display and Model Behavior. One of my favorite reviewers, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, this reviewing game, it can be joyful at times and it can be a little saddening at times when, you know, you don't get a lot of views. But then when you do get a lot of views and you got a lot of interaction, you know what I'm saying? It feels good that other people notice, you know what I'm saying, your interests and have the same interests and share the same love for the things that you like, you know what I'm saying? This is back in the day, old school, when they used to do mad twisty ties. I always hated these twisty tie things. I'm going to open this up for you. My directorial skills were not so perfect on trying to show y'all this part. But these were dope back in the day when you opened up a box and made you fiend for more. You know what I'm saying? It's like they gave you a hit And then you saw these and you was like, oh man, I need another hit. I need to get back to Toys R Us or KB Toys. And this is back when these things was $4 to $10 a piece. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy now how we spending $30 to $100 to $200. And let me tell y'all a crazy story, yo. I was trying to get Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on PlayStation 3. My son is 20. I've been trying to get this game since he was born. I got it a few times at GameStop, but it had like a blue underlining for the disc, and it just never worked on the PlayStation. Maybe I'm an idiot. It was supposed to go into the computer or something. So Christmas time rolled around, went on eBay, and I found it for $300. So your boy, you know, from the idea of me and my son finally getting to play this, playing it on Christmas, spent $300 on eBay. My dumbass didn't read the description on eBay, and also the guy that wrote it kind of wrote it in a deceptive way. You know what I'm saying? So when I got the game, we set it all up. I set up my camera. We was going to review it. We was mad excited. And I noticed it said no disc. And then it said it had a piece of paper that was a code. But the code is discontinued through licensing, and they don't sell the damn thing no more. You know what I'm saying? You can't download it no more off PlayStation Network. I don't even know if PlayStation 3 has a PlayStation Network anymore. So I go back to eBay and I look at the description, and you know, sprinkled throughout the description here and there, he said collector's item, discontinued code. Yo, your boy spent $300 for a plastic Marvel vs. Capcom 2 case with a piece of paper with a code on it that don't work. You know what I'm saying? So I wrote the dude back, and I'm like, yo, son, you gotta like talk to me, man. Like, how can we make this right? And he basically told me to jump off of a bridge and that he wasn't giving me the money back, or even a third or half of the money. So, you know, whatever, man. I hope that $300 serves you well when you burning in hell, you piece of dog shit. No, I'm just playing. But, hey, yo, man, shout out to everybody out there. One love, be safe, God bless you, and make sure you read those descriptions on eBay, you heard? Peace.